everyone. I'm Miss Sarah, and this is the next Sharpsburg story stream. Whether you're a friend who normally comes to the library for a story time, or someone who's just finding us via our online content, I know we're going to have a lot of fun together today. Since I don't know which of my friends at home are watching, our hello song will not include anyone's name. This is the same tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. For the first verse, let's clap our hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. Let's stomp our feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. Let's wave our arms. If you want to read a book, wave your arms. If you want to read a book, wave your arms. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, wave your arms. Let's find our chair. If you want to read a book, find your chair. If you want to read a book, find your chair. If you want to read a book, sit down and take a look. If you want to read a book, find your chair. All right, I hope everyone's doing well today. It's starting to get cool and fall-like here. I'm very excited. I love the fall weather. One of my favorite holidays is coming up. It's Halloween. If you celebrate Halloween, are you going to dress up this year? What are you going to dress up as? Maybe something like a ghost or a witch? Or maybe you'll dress up like a cartoon character or movie character that you like. Today's story is about a pumpkin who's holding a tea party for all of his spooky friends. And it is read with permission of Blue Manatee Press. Our story is called Mr. Pumpkin's Tea Party. With words and pictures by Aaron Barker. There's a party at Mr. Pumpkin's tonight, a banquet with friends in autumn twilight. And at this soiree, we'll see and we'll find ghoulish delights of every kind. Where's Mr. Pumpkin's party happening? What do you notice in the picture that might give you a clue? You're right, the party is happening outside. It's happening outside near a lake and a tree. Wonder what will happen at the party. Let's turn the page and see. One cake rests on the table, carefully laid. And here are 2 jugs of cider Sir Bones has just made. Lady Nightshade brings 3 jars of jelly to share, while 4 swooping bats fly through the air. I want to eat that cake. Do you see anything you want to eat at the tea party? Lord Wolfington's 5 scones look tasty indeed. Follow 6 lamps, and to the house they will lead. Madam Silk has brought 7 truffles with glee. And poured for each guest are 8 cups of tea. If there are 8 cups of tea, how many are going to come to the party? 8? Well, that's a good guess. Then there will be 1 cup of tea for each person or creature at the tea. So we have Mr. Pumpkin, Sir Bones, Lady Nightshade, Miss Spider. How many is that? 4. So that's half of the number of invited guests. So we'll have to keep reading to see who else comes to the tea. Dr. Cairo's 9 spindleweeds rest in a vase, while a song from 10 frogs puts a smile on each face. Miss Hazel baked 11 apples into a pie. Baron Laguna's 12 balloons are floating nearby. I think all 8 are there now. I forgot the wolf from earlier. The clock strikes 13 with an echoing chime. Bong, 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 bong. The clock strikes 13 with an echoing chime, and everyone's had a frightful good time. As the fair evening winds down to a close, and the crisp autumn breeze brings a chill to one's toes, Mr. Pumpkin bids each guest adieu, goodbye, and wishes a spooky good night to you. The end. I think they had a pretty enjoyable tea party. For our song today, let's see how well you can recall the different creatures who came to Mr. Pumpkin's tea party. We're going to sing a version of The Farmer in the Dell with all the characters from this book, or at least the type of creatures that the characters are. So for the first verse, we're going to sing A Pumpkin at the Party. We'll go from there. You ready? A pumpkin at the party, a pumpkin at the party. Hi-ho and away we go, a pumpkin at the party. And the first creature the pumpkin greets is a skeleton. The pumpkin greets the skeleton, the pumpkin greets the skeleton. Hi-ho and away we go, the pumpkin greets the skeleton. So the skeleton will greet, who's next? Vampire. The skeleton greets the vampire, the skeleton greets the vampire. Hi-ho and away we go, the skeleton greets the vampire. And the vampire greets, can you remember? You're right, it's the werewolf. There he is. The vampire greets the werewolf. The vampire greets the werewolf. Hi-ho and away we go. The vampire greets the werewolf. And the werewolf greets the spider. The werewolf greets the spider. The werewolf greets the spider. Hi-ho and away we go. The werewolf greets the spider. Who does the spider greet? Do you remember? The mummy. The spider greets the mummy. The spider greets the mummy. Hi-ho and away we go. The spider greets the mummy. Okay, we have 2 more left. Do you remember who's next? Witch. The mummy greets the witch. The mummy greets the witch. Hi-ho and away we go. The mummy greets the witch. And the witch greets the sea monster. The witch greets the sea monster. The witch greets the sea monster. Hi-ho and away we go. The witch greets the sea monster. Now everyone's at tea. So let's sing. Now everyone's at tea. Ready? Now everyone's at tea. Now everyone's at tea. Hi-ho and away we go, now everyone's at tea. Very good. I'm impressed by your ability to remember all the different creatures who came to Mr. Pumpkin's tea party. If you are local to the Sharpsburg area, we have some pretty fun things happening this week. You can make oobleck with Ms. Erin on Thursday, either in person at our midweek maker program, or you can pick up a kit and take some oobleck home with you. There's a street fair on Saturday, the 24th, from 2 to 6 p.m., and we will have a table where we will be doing leaf rubbings and candy experiments every hour. There's a costume contest at 4 o'clock, and you can also grab a cotton ball ghost kit to take home with you. So if you're in the Sharpsburg/Pittsburgh area, we hope to see you at one of these fun seasonal events this week. That's about all the time we have for today. You ready for the goodbye song? It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up, ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you have that I'll be here when the week is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too. I'll see you next week, friends. Stay safe and healthy.